watching Let's Chat.
We are glad to have you here with us as we continue on Let's Chat. It is Wednesday, the 8th day of July, and did you know what month this is? National Ice Cream Month. As I mentioned earlier, here is the godfather of all dairy products. It is Scottie Mayfield. Scottie, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing very well, sir. National Ice Cream Month. This has got to be like a month of Christmases for you folks at Mayfield Dairy.
Well, it's a natural month. It's summertime and everybody enjoys ice cream. There's a lot of homemade ice cream made this time of year. A lot of people probably made homemade ice cream on the 4th of July, and it just seems to be a natural thing. I think President Reagan actually declared the third Sunday, so I think the 19th is National Ice Cream Day.
Well, it would have to be a Sunday, S-U-N-D-A-E, correct?
That's right. There you go.
Speaking of ice cream sundaes, tell us what you've got in front of you.
Well, right now, actually on our farm, we're picking blueberries, blackberries, and we have some peaches. And you know, there's nothing much better than if you look at this ice cream, you may not be able to tell that it's almost getting runny.
Oh, I can tell.
And if I was serving ice, and I did that on purpose because if I was going to serve ice cream with blueberries, I would microwave the ice cream for about 20 seconds to get it really, really soft.
Agreed.
But you can go to of course, Chattanooga Market's got fresh produce. I'm sure that you can find in Food City or other grocery stores fresh berries and a lot of locally picked. And when you melt that ice cream and you eat those, that whatever your favorite fruit is,
sure,
it's really pretty good.
You can also drizzle some honey on the ice cream, but that is I won't say a bone of contention, but that's a source of debate at our house. I always microwave my ice cream for about 15, 20 seconds. I like that particular consistency. And with fruit, like you just mentioned, it's absolutely delicious.
Right.
I did want to ask you about, I think the last time we talked, you guys were coming out with espresso chocolate crunch.
Chunks. Chocolate
okay.
chunk. Right.
I haven't been able to find any of that, Scottie.
Well, we introduced back in March the espresso chocolate chunk and Nutty Buddy in our package. Here's the espresso chocolate chunk.
Right.
And quite honestly, we ordered cartons thinking it was going to be a great seller, but it sold better than we thought. So we ran out of cartons. So that's why you hadn't found it. But Monday, the 6th, we ran some. We got the cartons in, and so it should be back on the shelf pretty soon. So it was a huge hit, just so much better than we thought, and you just can't get cartons overnight. So.
Sure. Especially not in the quantities that you go through them. But let me ask you this: the chocolate, the chocolate espresso chunks, that's coming out now. Are you also bringing the Nutty Buddy back out?
Yes, it'll be back too. It's just like a Nutty Buddy, except it's in a carton. It's got the wafer cone. It's got some chocolate. It's got some peanuts. The espresso chocolate chunk has got these espresso chocolate pieces in it. Mm-hmm. The chocolate chunk has got espresso in it, and of course it's in chocolate ice cream. But both of those flavors, we ran it Monday. Probably some stores might have it by Thursday or Friday. Hopefully all stores will have it next week.
I will be making a run to the nearest grocery store here in just a few days looking for just that. All right, amidst the pandemic, I wanted you to bring us up to speed on what is and isn't happening at Mayfield Dairy.
Well, the visitor center, of course, closed back in March, I think, but we just recently opened it up. Not the visitor center, but the ice cream shop. So you can come to the window and get ice cream, but just Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. But it's been, I think we've had some people coming back. It's been pretty good. We'll wait until they tell us what we can do as far as the tours, but right now everybody's on the safe side, or trying to be, and so I don't know when that'll happen. We have planted on the farm corn and pumpkins in hopes of being able to have our pumpkin patch this fall.
Right.
Because it's outdoors, it's a little the rules are a little bit better, and it's a lot easier to social distance, and people just feel more comfortable outside. So we're optimistic. I mean, we've planted the corn; it's about 3 or 4 inches high, and so we'll see what happens.
We will certainly look forward to having you joining us to talk about that over the coming weeks. And I'm telling you, I got to try some of that espresso crunch. It sounds delicious. Of course, everything you guys make in Mayfield obviously is delicious. And this time of year, what's better than ice cream and fresh fruit? Like you said earlier,
it's really
not
good.
much. Scottie, thank you so much for your time. If you haven't ever been to Mayfield Dairy, you owe it to yourself and to the family to go check them out. They are in beautiful McMinn County. If you would like more information, just check out the website. It's easy to find, and you can find a link to that through our website. The Mayfield Dairy, folks can be contacted at mayfielddairy.com, mayfielddairy.com.